It's a MeatEater podcast.
Welcome to MeatEater Trivia, the only game show where conservation always wins. I'm your host, Spencer Neuharth, and today we're joined by Randall, Cory, Corinne, Tressa, Collin, Anthony, and Marge. This is a 10-round quiz show with questions from MeatEater's 4 verticals, which are hunting, fishing, conservation, and cooking, and there is a prize. MeatEater will donate $500 to the conservation organization of the winner's choosing. And for the stat of the week this week, we're looking at the average MeatEater Turtle scores of the crew compared to all other players. MeatEater Turtle is a new game you can play on our website right now. It's like Wordle, but better. Players get 6 tries to solve a 5-letter word from the outdoors, with new games dropping every Monday. For our very first turtle, I asked the crew to play and send me their score on average. It took them 4 minutes and 19 seconds to solve with 3.5 tries. For our listeners, it took them an average of 3 minutes and 17 seconds to solve with 3.2 tries. So pat yourself on the back, listeners. You are better at MeatEater Turtle than Steve and Randall and Giannis and Mark.
Well, that's an average of all of us, right?
An average. I'll tell you who brought the average up and down.
Okay, good, please.
Randall and Cory, you two were the best. You did it in about 2 minutes flat, almost. Now, Mark Kenyon, he's going to be here later this week. I'm sorry to tattle on Mark, but he was over 8 minutes.
Wow.
Did he get a phone call? What do you?
I don't know.
He phoned a friend.
Yeah, that's right. He should have. Phil was in the 4 minutes, but he did his during a podcast one day. I know that
sick.
because I then got the Slack message from him of his score about 1 hour into a regular MeatEater podcast.
Well, I also got it in 3 tries. Just want to throw that out
Okay.
there.
I got the second one in 23 seconds
Ooh,
on 3 tries.
Good on you, Tressa.
Hot take.
So
That might bring the average up.
Yeah, there's all sorts of scores available from MeatEater Turtle. Head over to themeateater.com/games if you want to see if you're smarter than the crew too. All right, here's our infrequently asked questions segment. If you have a trivia-related question for our crew, send it to trivia@themeateater.com with the subject line IFAQ. Leland Hart says, can you win listener question of the week twice? Yes, you can, Leland. It has happened twice, actually, where I've picked the same person for the listener question of the week. Leland is determined. He writes in weekly with questions. I bet it's going to happen for you someday, Leland. Keep it up. All right, instead of housekeeping today, let's talk about how this episode is going to be different. Because there's no Brody or Steve or Giannis or Cal to be Randall's foil, we are going to make him compete against everyone else in the room. That's right, it's Randall versus 6 Jabronis.
Oh, ow! That kind of
You got nothing to worry about.
How are we doing this?
Well,
Please explain.
Here's what we'll do. After I read a question, we'll give Randall a moment to come up with his answer.
Oh, we're doing this.
Then he'll put his whiteboard down, and his answer will be locked in. After that, our Jabronis will have a chance to discuss the question, and then their captain will write down their answer. So before we get started, our other 6 players need to elect Captain Jabroni. Who's it going to be? We've got Cory, Corinne, Collin, Anthony, Tressa, and Marge. I think 4 people have already pointed at Marge.
It's your hat.
It's the jumpsuit.
Marge, can you be the Captain Jabroni?
You got it.
Okay, you're going to have to talk into
honor.
the mic to be the Captain Jabroni. Marge, it's
an honor.
Randall, how do you feel about this?
I thought we were going to do the thing where you give everybody else multiple choice, so
No.
I feel better about that.
Trying a new one.
But it's basically, I guess we'll see. I'm not sure.
Six Jabroni brains
Boy.
versus Randall's supercomputer.
And I'll point
brain.
out, I got here, I usually like to get here a little early and
Yeah.
just make my space. I was the last one here, and I'm still a little, unsettled by the 19th Street traffic, so.
Yeah, he got a second-tier chair
Somebody took your spot.
in his unusual spot.
But I brought my lucky comb with me today.
Okay.
And your lucky board.
Is this?
Yay!
Suck it, Randall. Jabronis, how do you feel about your chances of collectively coming up with enough right answers to beat Randall?
We'll beat him.
You can do it. Okay.
Yeah, I'll duck down and you guys just push him over.
Are these just normal questions?
It's just a normal round of
Okay.
trivia. All right, and if you're playing along at home, you should go ahead and gang up on Randall with whoever you're listening to. We want him to lose today.
Oh.
Now, the Shelby index for today's game is a 4,
be a very
so our
powerful
winner
time.
should get 8 correct answers. With that, we're on to the game of trivia. Play the drop, Phil.
Look, I need to know what I stand to win.
Everything.
How's that?
You stand to win everything.
Game on, suckers!
So a reminder of how this will work. Randall will write down his answer first. Once he is good, he will set his whiteboard face down, and then you other 6 will talk out loud into the microphones about what you think the correct answer is before Marge writes down the jabroni answer.
How fun.
Question 1, the topic is conservation,
Not what
and
I was
this
thinking.
will be multiple choice. Randall, you're in a no-lose situation.
I just thought,
If you lose, you're like, well, of course, you were going against 6 other people. But if you win,
that would be fun.
wow, what a feather in your cap.
I got a couple new requests for trivia donations
Okay.
over the weekend, so I was kind of, not to count my chickens before they hatch, but I was looking forward to making a donation today.
Question 1, the topic is conservation, and this will be multiple choice. Which of these Boone and Crockett world records came from Canada? Is it bighorn sheep, non-typical whitetail, pronghorn, or Canada moose? Which of these Boone and Crockett world records came from Canada? Your 4 choices: bighorn sheep, non-typical whitetail, pronghorn, or Canada moose.
Oh boy. Jeez.
Everyone looking at Randall. See what he's done. Are any of our jabronis confident?
Nope.
No.
A
Okay.
good idea.
I got it narrowed down to 2.
Randall, do you
Yep.
have your answer locked in?
I do.
Okay, set that whiteboard down. He is not going to change his answer. Jabronis, go ahead and discuss what you think it could be.
Well, bighorn sheep is either Montana or North Dakota.
The only place you can get them is southern Alberta. That would be a bighorn, right? In Canada.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Pronghorn would be New Mexico.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's got to be
I was
non-typical
thinking
whitetail.
That's where my eyes
I mean,
went.
that's
But Canada moose?
Your
I mean,
4 choices.
is he giving it away?
Which of these Boone and Crockett
Maybe
world
that's-
records
I
came
don't
from
think there is a
Canada?
Canada moose.
Bighorn
Right,
sheep,
moose
What's
is
a
just
Canada moose?
non-typical whitetail,
I think it's non-typical.
pronghorn,
Yeah, it's got to be the
Canada
whitetail.
moose.
Saskatchewan.
Canadian moose would only be Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine. That you could get them down here.
Oh.
Interesting.
You
Can I
guys-
So
can I
is the
add?
Boone and Crockett
Can I
Canadian
chime in?
moose.
If you would like to chime in, sure. Maybe it's earnest. Maybe he's trying to sabotage.
No, I mean
you.
because it also extends out like moose killed in Region 6 of Montana or Canada moose,
Okay.
North
Oh,
Dakota,
wow.
pretty much anywhere east of Highway 191. Just throwing that out there.
Randall knows a lot.
You're saying Region 6 of Montana is not Shiras?
Yes.
I'm going to check that after this.
Which of these world records came
I don't
from
believe you
Canada?
in this
Bighorn
setting.
sheep, non-typical whitetail, pronghorn, Canada moose. Marge, do you have an answer? Do you want to get any final
Do we
feedback?
agree? Whitetail?
I think so.
Whitetail?
And another question: how do you spell jabroni?
There's 2 E's.
Jabroni.
Oh.
Okay, cool. There we go.
Okay, Marge, you
We're
have
good.
your
We're locked
answer?
in
Wait,
now.
we're sure it's...
Randall, go ahead and reveal your answer. We have the jabroni saying
yeah.
non-typical whitetail.
Yeah.
And we have Randall. What's your say, Randall? Randall saying non-typical whitetail. The correct answer is Canada moose.
It was the obvious
Nobody
one.
got it right.
Old Mr. I don't do trick questions.
The world record bighorn sheep is from Montana. The world record pronghorn is from New Mexico. And the
Cory,
world
nice.
record non-typical whitetail is from Missouri. The world record Canada moose was killed by a Pennsylvania man in British Columbia in 1980. It was a guided hunt and the first moose the man had ever seen in his entire life.
Wow.
Question 2.
Okay.
That was a trick
The
question.
topic is cooking.
0-0.
This next great question is via Patrick John Riley. The Spruce Eats defines this 9-letter word as a fruit preserve that's, quote, made by boiling citrus, water, and sugar together, including the peel. And Randall already has his answer locked in. So Jabronis, go ahead and discuss what you think it could be. 9-letter word. It's a fruit preserve. Defined as it's made by boiling citrus, water, and sugar together, including the peel. Corinne, you can talk out loud. Randall's got his answer locked in.
Oh, sorry, I missed that.
What do you think?
Marmalade. It's 9 words.
Marmalade.
Did anybody think anything else? There's like
No.
lemon curd, but I didn't count the number of,
Jelly.
gotta
What's the
be
difference
that.
between jelly and jam? Anybody know? Just kidding. We'll save that for after.
The Spruce Eats defines this 9-letter word as a fruit preserve that's made by boiling citrus, water, and sugar together,
That's,
including the peel.
that's
The
what I
only
was
thing
gonna.
I know,
That's what I
I
had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
lemon
Okay.
curd actually doesn't even use the peel.
You have your answer then, Marge. Go ahead and reveal your answers. Both of them say marmalade, and they both got it right.
Nice.
The correct answer is marmalade. Marmalade typically has a firmer texture than other fruit preserves, jellies, or jams. This is because the citrus rind contains a ton of pectin, which thickens and stabilizes foods. April Vokey likes to serve marmalade with her grilled fish liver skewers, a recipe you can get on the MeatEater.com. Question 3. The topic is hunting. The Fieldmaster, Wingmaster, and Express are models of this shotgun.
Ooh,
The Fieldmaster, Wingmaster, and Express are models of this shotgun. Randall has his whiteboard down already. So Jabronis, discuss out loud what the answer might be.
damn.
No idea.
The Fieldmaster, Wingmaster,
Tony, this is you.
and Express.
How is it me?
You're the shotgun guy.
Because you're
I
sitting
am?
in my chair. That's where all the right answers come from.
Randall is very confident the Jabronis are going to fall behind if they don't come up with a good answer here.
Randall, do you have one of these guns?
Can't answer that. I will say that
Not like I know you're.
my shotgun that I just had at the gunsmith for 4 months now, I took it out, and the trigger, one of the triggers still doesn't work. It's disappointing.
So back to the gunsmith.
Disappointing.
Is the
this-
Remington 870?
Was it
That's
this
kind of what I was
gun?
thinking.
Yeah.
No, it's a side-by-side 10 gauge.
Okay. The Fieldmaster, Wingmaster, and Express are models of this shotgun.
And the tough thing is the first barrel patterned great. And I was super excited. And then I tried to pull that second trigger and nothing.
Okay.
I think it's 870.
Yeah.
Just write 870.
That would be my guess too.
Remington 870.
Remington 870.
Okay.
It's the only answer.
Or is it a Browning
our
something?
Jabronis
Could be
have
Browning.
come
Yeah,
up
I think
with
it's
so far.
Browning.
Write them both
But
down.
The room
I
is
have no
torn.
Rock,
idea.
paper, scissors, shoot.
But what's the model
spell
of
that right?
Browning?
Yeah,
I think
that's
so.
well,
Those
Browning
are the models.
Fieldmaster.
Is that a thing?
Or so is it
Models
a brand or
of
is it
this
a?
shotgun?
Type of shotgun.
The only
Browning
question
is
here
too
is
vague.
the one on
It
the
would
screen.
it would be like if the answer had to be a Ford F-150.
Yeah. Yeah, Browning's
Yeah.
pretty vague.
The Fieldmaster, Wingmaster, and Express
But it could be.
models of this
Browning
shotgun.
A5? No.
Corinne, Tressa, Marge, any input?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, it could,
Should we
I just thought it was a
have-
Remington 870. I didn't know if they made other.
I'm the
models.
secretary, Spencer.
Oh, that's a good way to look at it.
I believe the term was Captain Marge. Give
Captain
yourself a
Jabroni.
demotion.
So Anthony, Cory, and Collin. What do you boys think it is?
I don't know, Randall. What do you think?
I don't like shotguns, so
Yeah, same.
I was actually just thinking about the cocktails I had over the weekend at
Oh,
Phil's
there we
favorite
are.
tiki bar,
Oh, where?
I'll join in on that conversation.
Holly Pele.
I don't even know where that
It was
is.
a 2-hour wait.
A
Jeez.
2-hour
In
wait.
town?
No,
Go with
Portland.
870.
Portland,
Remington
Oregon.
870.
How's the basketball
Yeah,
game,
let's go
Randall?
with 870.
But it might
good.
be a Browning.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you got, I think we need
Marge,
to be
do you
more
have your
specific.
answer?
Is that spelled right?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll play.
Randall, go ahead
Do I need
and
to add? Do I need to add the make?
go ahead and
Oh, you're too
reveal
late
your
there,
answer.
bud. Ding went ding.
We have Randall and the Jabronis saying the Remington 870. They got it. The correct
Good
answer
Nice.
is the Remington 870.
Should have gone with the
Wow.
Browning
Yeah.
A5.
The Remington 870 has been America's best-selling shotgun since the 1980s. The pump gun has been used by more than 13 million hunters, competitive shooters, and law enforcement officers. Other 870 models include the Super Slug, Marine Magnum, and Super Magnum Turkey. Question 4. The Jabronis are keeping up so far.
Barely.
The topic is wildlife. This is North America's most widespread species of plover, which is named after its distinctive shrill call.
I know this one.
I don't even know what a plover is. So.
Yes.
I could tell you.
Yes, you do.
This is North America's most widespread
They're here.
species of plover. Okay, Marge is handing out some hints
They're here.
to Randall, who has
No
yet to
hints.
put marker
Randall
to
hasn't-
whiteboard. This is North America's most widespread species of plover, which is named after its distinctive shrill call.
Man, good question.
Do you know this, Cory?
I don't.
Okay.
Not a clue.
Okay.
This is kind of an easy one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, get under his skin.
I still have no idea what a plover
Randall
is.
is
or
still
what plovers are.
Thinking.
Marge, you got it?
No, I'm drawing you a picture.
You know what? That could be helpful, Marge. If you show your other 5 jabronis what a plover looks like, maybe they'll be
call.
inspired.
I just don't remember the name.
This is question 4. The topic is wildlife. This is North America's most widespread species of plover, which is named after its distinctive shrill call. Randall, still thinking.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Huh.
He's gotten 2 out of 3 so far. Marge, I could pass your whiteboard around to show our other jabronis. We don't want to show Randall, though. what
Oh,
it
that'd be
looks
helpful.
like. So you guys could see what Marge has drawn
Yeah,
here.
keep it down.
She's trying to show you what a plover is.
Pretty good.
That is really good.
That's
Widespread.
super helpful.
What is that?
Randall, still thinking.
Yeah.
Flash that to Anthony. Now do not look, Randall. Okay.
That's a great drawing. I'm still trying to figure out what it is.
North
though.
America's most
There's a
widespread
mural of them
species
in
of
town.
plover, which is named after its distinctive shrill call. Randall, do you have an answer yet?
Oh.
No, and I think I'm probably just gonna.
Just gonna give up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, he's put the whiteboard down. He's waved the white flag. There is no answer on his board. Jabronis, what do you think it might be?
Show the board.
Well, it's a
Yeah. What?
it's a shorebird.
Okay. Like
They
a
migrate
flamingo.
here. No, they're small. They're like this big, but they have like long
Like a
beaks.
snipe.
It's like a
It's similar but smaller.
like a woodcock.
Oh.
Yeah, kind of like a woodcock, but
it's
smaller
not a
and
wood-
taller. It's not a woodcock. And they're also endangered species, but I don't remember.
North America's most widespread species of plover, which is named
Wait,
after
they're not
its
endangered if it's
distinctive
widespread.
shrill
Right?
There
call.
are
What's happening
species
here?
of them that are
Randall's
endangered.
not
writing an
gonna count
answer. Is
it.
that
No,
allowed?
whoa.
We're not going
It's
to count
gonna-
Randall's
it's
answer.
not gonna count.
Oh, gotcha.
Did you come up with an answer?
No, well, this is the word I was thinking of.
Okay.
This is the bird I was thinking of, but I didn't want to write it down because I thought it might be foolish.
Okay. But
It
now
still
you've-
might be
You've
foolish.
heard the jabronis discuss a little.
What
bit.
about a killdeer? You see those all over the nation. Anybody?
Love that answer.
I don't.
This is North America's
Family
most
Feud.
widespread species of
That might be a
plover,
nickname for them.
which is named after its distinctive shrill call.
See them on the Yellowstone all the time fishing.
Yeah, I'm
And
pitching
they do
are-
have a high pitched
nada.
shrill.
Kill deer.
Okay. We're all
Do you
going
have your
down.
answer, Secretary Marge? Okay. Randall, go
think that's
ahead
a
and
good-
reveal your answer. This doesn't count. He says a whippoorwill.
Or
And
or
our
a curlew.
And our jabronis say killdeer. The correct answer is killdeer.
Let's
Suck it,
Jabronis.
Randall.
I was kind of thinking whippoorwill.
Photo was perfect.
Hear that lonesome whippoorwill. He sounds too blue to fly.
Oh, I thought you were doing a Randy Travis song.
A curlew has a long and it goes up.
I'm so lonesome I could cry.
That was all about Marge's drawing, and then Cory remembering that he's seen killdeer on the Yellowstone. Killdeer are found from Alaska to South America. Their far-carrying call sounds like they're saying killdeer. Play the clip, Phil.
Yep. Very annoying.
Should I just play this on a loop for the rest of the show?
Yes. I'm going to change my ringtone to that.
That is a kill deer.
Answer that.
It's more pleasant than the
Or my
ringing that's
alarm
in
in the
my
morning.
ears most of the time.
Probably everyone who's listening to this show has heard them before. All right, question 5.
Let's go.
The topic is fishing. SPF stands for blank, blank factor.
I mean,
SPF stands for blank, blank factor. Randall's whiteboard is down. So what do you think it is, Jabronis?
Sun protection.
protection?
I don't think that that's right.
solar protection.
Oh.
Solar.
SPF
feel like
stands for
P is
blank,
protection.
blank factor.
But maybe
The topic is fishing.
sun prevention?
Ooh.
The topic is skincare.
In the realm of skincare.
Man,
I mean,
that's all I got.
yeah. Okay, let's just
I like
do we,
solar.
we like this?
What do you got?
Sun
or
protection?
Solar? Solar?
Sun or solar?
Solar?
I have sun. What do you want?
Same,
solar?
same.
One's like more scientific, but also SPF, if it is that, doesn't seem too scientific.
Sun
if you-
protection factor. Solar protection.
Write it sloppier so he could go either way.
I mean, is that not? What does that say?
That says the word sun. Is that your answer, Marge?
Yeah.
Okay, that's our answer.
Okay. The Jabronis say sun protection.
No.
Randall says sun protection.
Oh.
That's correct.
Nice.
It's
Okay. Good
sun
job, everybody.
protection factor.
Awesome.
Nice.
SPF is a
Don't listen to
measurement
me.
of how well a sunscreen protects your skin from UVB rays. The higher the SPF, the longer the protection will last. As an example, if the current conditions allow you to spend 10 minutes in sunlight without burning, then a lotion of SPF 30 will multiply the protection time by 30. That would mean you've increased your time from 10 minutes to 300 minutes without getting burnt. Phil, we're halfway through the game of trivia.
know
Give
that.
us a scoreboard update.
Well, we've got the Jabronis ahead by 1 point with 4. Randall has 3. It's still anybody's game. Now I'm thinking, is the plural of jabroni jabroni?
Ooh.
I don't know.
I looked
I
it
think
up.
it could work either
And
way.
it's spelled just like that, Phil.
Okay.
It has an S at the end.
Well,
But
that's no fun.
You may
Randall.
not be wrong either if you just said
you.
jabroni.
Now, are you finding that? Are you finding that word in the Urban Dictionary?
I'll get you a real definition after this.
Okay.
We'll see if like Merriam-Webster recognizes it or not.
I'm happy to do this. I really am. But if we do repeat this little circus, I'd just like to request that there aren't any questions about birds.
Oh,
I feel like
Okay.
birds are a weak spot.
All right, good to know.
More questions about birds.
Swans, killdeer.
turkeys.
Question 6. The topic is woodsmanship. Barnes & Noble declared this Henry David Thoreau's, quote, most influential book.
Oh, wow.
The topic is woodsmanship. Barnes & Noble declared this Henry David Thoreau's most influential book. Randall has put his whiteboard down, so what do you think it is, Jabronis?
Walden?
Is of Mice and Men a Henry David
No.
Thoreau?
No.
Okay, thank you. That's all I got.
Isn't it Walden Pond or
I was going to say the hatchet. And I knew that killed deer, or you can retire. Retire on
I'm gonna
top.
leave. I got other stuff to do.
I'm like
Yeah.
7 out of 10 sure.
Or is it a trick question?
That's
Is it
pretty good.
on civil disobedience?
Henry David Thoreau.
I'm good with it.
Barnes & Noble declared
if I get it
this
wrong.
Wait, is
Henry
that the
David
name of the book,
Thoreau's
though?
most influential
Okay, that's
book.
it then.
What does that say?
Walden.
Walden.
Jabronis, are you ready?
Go for it.
Yes.
Okay, Randall, go ahead and reveal your answers. We have Jabroni saying Walden. We have Randall saying on Walden Pond.
I told you
Whoa.
Walden Pond.
The correct
I said Walden
answer
Pond.
is Walden. So the Jabronis got that one right, while Randall included
Never
two
listen to
extra
me on a
words.
book. I can't even read.
This is in our bathroom at our house.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Good on you, Marge. Henry David Thoreau wrote Walden in 1854. The book is about his experience living in the cabin he built near Walden Pond in Massachusetts. Steve Rinella is not a fan, though, famously calling Thoreau, quote, a candy ass.
which inspired an op-ed from actor Nick Offerman.
Oh, I wasn't sure if we would say that or not.
I'll
But
say
yeah, he wrote for Outside Magazine that he was listening to a podcast while sitting in rush hour traffic in L.A. and heard some bully call Henry David Thoreau a candy ass. That's what Phil's referring to. Question 7. The topic is public lands. This is our listener question of the week, which was won by Joel Jansen. For sending this great question, Joel is going to get a board game signed by the crew. If you want a chance to win the listener question of the week, then send your question to trivia@themeateater.com. Name one of the 2 national parks that the Appalachian National Scenic Trail passes through.
Blue Ridge. Oh my God! I'm sorry. Randall. I'd write that one down.
Randall still has a whiteboard in his hands. Name one of the 2 national parks.
It's a
that
competition,
the Appalachian
Sorry, we got him by 2
National
points
Scenic
anyway.
Trail
That was a
He needs
freebie.
all the help he can get.
passes through. Okay, Randall has put his whiteboard down.
I was gonna say Smoky Mountain.
If he wants to show off, he can
is
do the other.
Blue Ridge a
The Blue
national
Ridge Park? No,
No
the
clue.
Blue Ridge
I'm a
Park.
Montanan.
I was gonna say it's Rocky Mountain, but I think Smoky
No,
Mountain.
it's not Rocky Mountain.
Smoky Mountain.
Smoky
Smoky
Mountain.
Mountain.
Yeah, I
There
think
it is. There it is.
Smoky.
And
Yes,
what
'cause it's in
about,
North
like,
Carolina.
Name one of the 2 national parks that the Appalachian National Scenic Trail passes through.
Oh, we just have to name one of them. Oh crap.
Just
Is
name
the
one of them.
Appalachian National Scenic Trail the same as just the Appalachian Trail?
Mm-hmm.
Not going to give you any hints.
Yeah, I believe so.
Jabronis, are you ready?
What are you putting? Whoa, this is a lot on me here. Okay.
I know it
I'm
hurts,
like
doesn't it?
right with you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel pretty
Yeah,
confident.
Okay.
Very confident.
The Jabronis say Smoky Mountain National Park, and Randall says Great Smoky Mountain National Park.
Same as
I
right.
don't know.
I don't
correct
know. Have
answers-
you guys been to Canyon National Park?
Are Shenandoah National Park
Oh.
and Great Smoky Mountains National Park.
I don't think
Now,
jabronis get it.
Here's what
Are
I
you
think.
kidding me?
We didn't give it to Randall for the on Walden Pond, so I don't think we should give it to the Jabronis for leaving out great.
My language.
Yep. Keeps
Well,
it
he
tighter.
added too many words, and we just left out one. If you typed in Smoky Mountains,
But it's called the
pull.
Great Smoky Mountains National Park.
Sorry, guys.
If you,
Sorry,
if
we
you
got-
type in
oh,
Canyon
you got it
National
right.
Park, it'll either bring up Grand
Canyon Lands
or
Or-
or Kings Canyon, I guess. Yeah, it's
or
not
Grand
quite as
Canyon.
But is
clear
there
cut.
is there another Smoky Mountain
to
National
keep
Park?
this interesting, we're not going to give it to the Jabronis. They didn't
Yeah,
include
that's one
the
way to
word
do it.
great.
Sorry, guys. I'll
But-
take that one.
No.
I will say on a previous game of trivia,
Uh-huh.
you did give it to the Smoky Mountain National
I'm
Park.
sure
but-
that's happened.
But I was upset then because it was the greatest national park for fishing. Was one of the questions, and no one else said great except for me.
Look at the memory on this guy. Question 8. The topic is fishing, and this next great question is via Patrick Brown. This musician was, quote, catching walleye from the dock in their 2007 song, All Summer Long.
I know it.
Okay, good. I do not.
Randall has put his
Kid Rock.
whiteboard
yeah,
down.
Kid Rock.
Colin and Anthony say Kid Rock. This musician was catching walleye from the dock in their 2007 song, All Summer Long.
It's a horrible question.
It's a
for
great
game
song.
like this.
Are you gonna play it?
It's very catchy.
For a bunch of pedestrians.
I just think, I would have saved this one for a normal game of trivia.
What would have happened then?
Well, then everybody would get it except for maybe one person.
Oh, who, Brody?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who it is, but in a game like this is a
Yeah.
very difficult question for me to
Okay.
compete with.
Corinne, are you entertained?
I think this is great, and apologies for not contributing in almost any way.
I went out of my way to be here.
Marmalade. Yeah, marmalade.
Pretty good.
I wouldn't have got that.
Oh, there you go.
That's why I'm never on trivia.
Okay. Do
Corinne's
you
been
have your
leaning back in
answer?
her chair. For the audio listeners, Corinne's been leaning back in her chair without headphones on. I had to remind her to pull her microphone towards her. It was just in the middle of the table. She's just taking an hour off.
You can go back to eating your lunch, Corinne, if you'd like. Go ahead and reveal your answers. We've got the Jabronis saying Kid Rock
Nice illustration.
and Randall saying Kid Rock. The correct answer is Kid Rock. The song is a mashup of 3 other songs, Night Moves, Sweet Home Alabama, and Werewolves of London. It's about the summer of 1989 in northern Michigan, where Kid Rock was smoking funny things and sipping whiskey out the bottle. It was the biggest solo hit of his career, reaching #1 in 7 countries.
More than Bawa to Ba, huh? Wow.
Or American Badass.
Yeah, couple of classics.
Phil, we have 2 questions left. Give us a scoreboard update.
Here we are, still with a 1-point lead. The Jabroni have 6. Randall has 5.
Question 9. The topic is hunting, and this next great question is via Evan Randall. Of the 6 New England states, which one has the highest population of turkeys?
Wow.
Of the 6 New England states, which one has the highest population of turkeys?
Yeah.
Randall is listing, I think, what he thinks are the 6 New England states.
I think I know this one too.
Ooh.
I would say Georgia.
Of the 6 New
Minnesota.
England states, which one has the highest population of turkeys?
Hawaii.
It's always Alaska.
Puerto Rico.
This is question.
It is always
9.
Alaska.
Randall, are you locked in?
I am.
Okay,
I think-
Jabronis, go ahead and discuss.
I think the answer is Maine.
Ooh.
Pennsylvania is not a New England
He
state,
did not.
unfortunately.
Corey did not like that.
Yeah, you might be right about that.
It's so much
It's
larger
very-
than the other states, and there's a lot of turkeys there.
Oh,
I
we
used
need-
to live
do we need
there.
to list
I
the
was
New
gonna say,
England
isn't that your
states?
neck of the woods?
Which one has the highest
It's
population
definitely
of
Maine.
turkeys?
Okay.
Yeah, sounds great to me.
Gotta be.
Is that your answer, Jabronis? Randall, go
It is a
ahead and
big
reveal
state.
your answer. We have the
Oh,
Jabroni
Mass.
saying Maine and Randall saying Massachusetts.
Ooh.
The correct answer is Maine.
Yeah.
Giving the Jabronis the
There we
victory with 1 question to go. These numbers are via NWTF. According to them, Maine has 70,000 turkeys. Vermont and New Hampshire have 45,000. Massachusetts has 35,000. Connecticut has 32,500. And Rhode Island has 4,000. Maine also harvests the most turkeys of any New England states.
So PA's, I didn't know that.
Not
Yeah.
a
Learned
New
something new.
England state. Randall, do you have any thoughts on that one?
No, I just feel like Maine. I didn't want to say Maine because it's so much bigger than everything. Like it would just be too obvious. It's too obviously the right answer, and so this is one of those things where, in hindsight, I should have just gone with what anybody would say, right?
Our Jabronis have a 2-point lead going into the final question. Question 10, the topic is natural history. Native tribes referred to this month's full moon as the breaking ice moon, frog moon, moon when geese lay eggs, and planting moon. The topic is natural history. Native tribes referred to this month's full moon as the breaking ice moon, frog moon, moon when geese lay eggs, and planting moon. Randall has his answer locked in. Jabronis, what do you think it could be?
April.
It's got to be in the spring.
Spring,
yeah.
yeah.
March or April.
I think April.
Breaking ice moon,
Breaking-
frog moon, moon
breaking
when
ice
geese
would
lay
be too-
eggs.
Which wasn't
And
that just like
planting moon.
last night or the night before? Anybody notice?
I mean, March is still pretty frozen.
Yeah.
At least in Minnesota, where there's ice.
I actually think we should scrap this episode because I think one of the great joys of our audience is playing along at home, and I think that this ruins it for them.
They're welcome to pause it. If,
Interesting thought
But if they're
experiment.
driving, it's incredibly dangerous.
The passenger is running it.
A lot of
There
us,
you go.
a lot of us fly solo.
You know, Randall, I agree with you. Unfortunately, this episode airs in about 14 hours from now. So.
Well, how hard would it be to just dust off some new questions?
Yeah. Jabronis, do you have your answer?
What'd you put, April?
Yeah, I think April.
We are in the month of April. It'd be fitting.
Okay.
And
the
we already won.
Jabronis say April, and Randall says April.
Oh.
The correct answer is April. Everybody got it. Other Native American names for April's full moon include sugar bushing moon, snowshoe breaking moon, loon moon, sucker moon, and moon when streams are again navigable. April's full moon was on April 12th. It's collectively referred to as the pink moon because of the blooming of pink flowers in April.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
Cory, you're right.
Jabronis, where are you going to send that $500? The 6 of you need to come to a decision.
I thought we all got $500.
I mean, I feel kind of bad. Should we let Randall pick?
No, I don't want to do that.
You got
Don't
all
give me
those-
your charity.
You got all those requests over the weekend.
Yeah.
What's that?
I mean,
Or the Jabronis who never get to pick. What do you guys?
Yeah.
Or we could
Yeah.
do
Make a
NWTF
decision.
since it's
I-
turkey season.
I
Have
was
fun.
thinking
Yeah.
for the
Have fun with the
for the
charade of
opener,
the
we should
game.
do NWTF.
There we
That's
go.
what I thought, too.
Agreed.
NWTF, is that what Captain Jabroni goes with?
Talk
Okay.
to Marge. Talk to
Secretary.
Marge.
NWTF
Secretary.
is getting $500 from Anthony, Cory, Corinne, Collin, Tressa, and Marge. Well done, Jabronis.
I almost feel like I gave it to NWTF because I wasn't going to give it to NWTF, and since they won, they're giving it now.
okay.
So ultimately,
Yeah.
I'd like to think that I had some part in this.
There you
Sure.
go.
Thanks, Randall.
thanks,
Yeah.
Randall.
Yeah, thank you, Randall.
I'm not a monster. I'm just playing a character.
Randall, would you do this again?
Sure,
Could
it's
you
fun.
take on 6 Jabronis?
Yeah, I'd be happy to do it,
Yeah.
Spencer.
What do you think the tipping point in numbers is for you? Where it's like, yeah, that's too many Jabronis for me to wrestle in trivia.
I mean, there's 6 of them here,
Uh-huh.
so
2-point victory. That's kind
If
of a
that
blowout.
Yeah, on Walden Pond really got me, and I don't know where I got that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
If we had time, I'd Google it.
It's just Walden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2-point victory for our
Way off.
Jabronis.
maybe a listener will write in and let me know where
yeah,
I went
there was
wrong.
like the
I
ninth
mean, there's a
edition
movie
was
on
called
Golden Pond.
Shit, am I thinking of that?
Definitely.
And they,
Oh
they
my
have a
God.
famous trout in that movie that they're going on.
And they catch a loon, and it's so sad.
Oh, okay.
Well,
All right. Well done, Jabronis. Better luck next time, Randall. Join us next week on more MeatEater Trivia, the only game show where conservation always wins.
Yeah, Spencer from South Dakota, he's the host. Using those smooth, mellow tones, he lays them questions down. And he likes taking those 2- and 3-year-old bucks. And he's an avid amateur rock hound.